If the video is crooked, I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. If so, my name's Kaylee Ruff, and this is Barry. And today, if you haven't already noticed, I'm going to be doing a pottery wheel kit. Okay, that is super crooked. 1 second. I'm gonna leave it there. That's a little better. Okay. Anyways, I have not opened this kit yet, and I got it at Five Below today. My grandfather actually gave me the money to purchase this. I believe it was $5.40, so I'm not expecting too much out of this kit. I have no idea how long this clay takes to dry, air dry clay, and it says ages 6+, adult supervision required. I will not be adult supervised. Is that how you say it? Anyways, I will not be adult supervised while I'm doing this. So, I think that's only meant for little kids, because this is age 6 and plus. I'm way older than 6. Let's jump into this. I guess it's time to crack this bad boy open. Also, if you were not here last week, actually it is last week, the day I'm filming this, but when this video goes out, it's going to be next week. So, if you weren't here last week, Barry is back. I'm very happy that Barry is back. I'm sure you've all missed him. And we will miss the gummy bear couple, but hopefully they will be coming back next February, if I remember. So, let's get into the kit. Hold up for just a quick sec. I just want to say something really quick. The reason I did not post the past few weeks is because we had some family stuff going on. The family lives out of town, so we had to go there, and I also had some doctor's appointments in St. Louis. I just wanted to say that so you knew. Also, you'll be seeing me in this setting in a few weeks. Just FYI, let's get into the content. Alright, here's the kits. Sorry I keep hitting it. Scissors, scissors, I choose orange. Yes. Sorry, I just climbed the flight of stairs while carrying the computer. So let's crack this puppy open. I swear I will never say that again in this video. In this video. I did pay $5.41 for this. Here's the clay. It's actually pretty nice clay. I actually loved the experience of touching it. Oh yes, my smock. Gotta put that on. It's just taking a quick 500 years. What on earth are my neighbors doing? Oh, here we go. What? It's as big as my palm. Look at that. My palm is actually kind of small. So yes, instructions. We will need those. Just, looking at them for a quick sec. Literally a second. I don't understand what I'm trying to showcase here. Why is there super glue in there? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's open this package. So I'm just pushing down a corner and then getting my orange scissors, which I put all the way over there. Oh yes, a paper towel so I don't get clay all over this desk. I didn't think to grab my, what's it called? Oh, there are the batteries. My sheet that I have. So I don't have a screwdriver. So I contacted my mom. She brought up a screwdriver. Yeah, I'm telling her I think it's a Phillips head. I know nothing about tools. I know absolutely nothing about tools. Sorry, just waiting for the screwdriver to pop into the frame. I'm just reading the instructions while I wait. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I'm back. So, let's try to get this open. Fun fact. I actually, what on earth is going on out there? Jeez, calm down. I have no clue what my neighbors are doing. I stripped the screw. So that was great. Sorry, I just hit the microphone on the clip. So sorry. You probably heard that. There are people yelling outside my window. Okay, I gotta go see what's going on there. I just said they don't understand that their neighbor's trying to record a voiceover, but they probably don't even know I'm a YouTuber. So, yeah, that's great. See, those hands are my mother's hands. She got it out for me. So let's open up these batteries that I am extremely bad at, and all the packaging went all over the place. We just got those batteries today. So remember that for later. I wasn't going to put the thing back on. I didn't think it would stay very well. Without the screw, and I was not going to go through that again. So I just got the screw out before I put it back on, because then I thought, well, I really need it back on. So I think that was my dad leaving the house. I think he went to go film for his YouTube channel. I don't know. Oh, I just touched the sensor. Hello? Okay, sorry. Thought this sound was on. It's not. Okay. The wheel comes off, apparently. So, just testing it out. Seeing if it's good. Yep. It works. It seems like the wheel is spinning so fast, it's baffling. You'll see why I say that in a minute. Alright, just reading the instructions. I wanted to make 3 things. The first time, I wanted to make I just hit my microphone again. I wanted to make what the instructions said. And then the second time and the third time, I really was just making it up as I go. Yes, a bucket of water. I didn't know you needed a bucket of water. Apparently you did. Why don't they put the small little bucket in the kit? So now I'm getting my scissors. These scissors were actually covered in clay. They're still covered in clay, and this is like 2 months later. I will say this clay was very nice. I usually don't like touching what I call goopy things, but this clay was actually really nice. So I'm just gonna, it says to knead for 5 minutes. So I kneaded for, 2 minutes. And then I went straight here. So, this is what I tried. My hands are a mess. Mistake number 1, I coated the bottom with water. because I thought it was going to help stick to the wheel. Sorry, my big fat hands are in the way. I didn't know how else to do this, so this is the consequences. But I thought it would help it stick, but it didn't. It looks like I'm actually making pretty significant progress, but you'll see in a minute. You will see in a minute, right? Well, I guess not. Sorry. Yeah, it said to put your thumb into it, and then pinch the edges to build a wall. Well, I was having trouble creating this thing, so that was totally not gonna happen. This thing was covered in fingerprints and nonsense. Next week, I'm going to do a fun new series, the start of it. And then the week after that, I'm going to do a fun new series, the start of it. Well, I think it's going to be fun. I hope it will be fun. So my hands are covered in clay. Yeah, the wheel just stopped. Unfortunately, the wheel, did that again with worse consequences. I just hit the sensor. Alright, here is my beautiful, beautiful creation. Do you love it? 'Cause I do. I really do. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. I was not happy with this, but I decided to put it aside to dry. I let these dry overnight just in case you buy this kit. Don't do it. Don't buy it. Do not buy this kit. So now I'm just cleaning off my wheel, starting afresh. This time, I'm gonna do it my own way. Pfft, stupid kit, stupid instructions, I don't need them. I'm probably gonna have to turn the sound down on this. Either that or you are. So I decided to make the thumbprint before... Oh yeah, look at me soaking the bottom. So... It looks like I'm making significant progress, but I'm actually not. See, the wheel stopped again. So I had to start it again. Like I said, we had just bought those batteries today, or that day. This is 2 months later when I'm recording this voiceover. Like I was saying, it looks like I'm going pretty fast, but actually, the wheel was so slow. I had a clip of the actual wheel, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, I was trying to use that to smooth it out. It did not work. It just made it worse. And look, you see how much it is slipping? That's because of the water. Mistake number 1. So, this is where things got tricky. The clay was not sticking. The wheel was a mess. Paper towel really didn't matter. But look, the wheel just completely stopped. It made this noise like... That was not the way it sounded. But it was like a really loud clicking noise. So I had to manually turn the wheel. So I got that off. And I'm looking, and I'm trying to fix it. Like I said, I had to manually turn the wheel because I could not fix it, and that was not working. So this is where my hope started to completely die. I was holding on to hope that this would be a pretty good kit, but, and I thought that it would be a good kit. I saw another YouTuber way back in the day, like 2018, I think. I think. I saw them do a clay kit, and it wasn't by Crafted by You, it was by Made by Me. That's literally the exact same thing. Just different names. I wanted to turn this into like a unicorn teacup, so I got out the colored clay. Anyways, I thought I would do better than her. I'm not trying to be in a mean way, but that experience did not go well for her. She said so herself. So I thought I would do a little bit better. Keep in mind, this is my first time trying pottery, and I may have been doing something wrong, but I think it was the kit. Look at this clay. You can't, like, roll it in between your hands. So I was trying to use the scissors as much as I could. Is it just me, or does that look like a banana? It looks like a banana. So it was, too short. So I tried again. And I just completely smushed it. The problem with this colored clay, I thought it would be the exact same as the clay that I used to actually make the thing. You know, the giant clay thing, that. But no, it was this fluffy clay, this crappy fluffy clay, that the drier it was, the stickier it was. So basically the complete opposite of bubblegum. Because the drier bubblegum is, the less sticky it is. And the wetter it is, the more sticky it is. That was the opposite. So, I show you my hands again. Yes, they were very dirty. I actually really enjoyed the experience of pottery, but, this kit was awful. And I think my dogs are outside. Okay. So this is the last bit of clay I have. I wanted to use all the clay. And I didn't know how many creations you were supposed to be able to make with the clay. I wanted to make 3. I'm like, you know what? Screw this stupid wheel. I can do it by myself. Obviously, I could not. Look at that. It did end up getting much better or worse, depending on how you look at it. I was trying. I really was. But my hope was completely gone. Okay, completely. Okay, the wheel was completely dead. I had only been at this for like an hour. So, that was great. Look at this. It's covered in clay. So my spirit is holding on to hope. Look at me. I can't even work with this because of the wheel. This is why I say, don't buy this kit. It makes this awful clicking noise if you press down too hard, which I was doing constantly. Sorry, that's my dog, Rue. It was impossible to make the pot that was on the box. I think that was like workshopped or something. I don't know. What do you call that? Comment down below. Tell me what you call that. I may just get around to saying it in a video a month later. But yeah. So, honestly, this one is my least favorite. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm kidding. Like, I love this one. I mean, I made that completely without the wheel because I couldn't use the wheel. It was dead. It was gone. It was awful. Like, I was so sad. But, you know, that's what happens. Sorry, I'm just listening to my mom yell at my dogs. I decided to do some stupid stuff with the fluffy clay. You'll see. Yeah, pretty stupid stuff. You'll see in just a few seconds once I finish cleaning my hands. Which, man, seriously, it took me like 10 minutes to clean my hands. Does my watch ever pop into this? I'm trying to think. Look at that mess. This video? I don't think it does. So I just left the wheel like that. I don't care. Yeah, I put that super glue somewhere and I forgot where I put it. Seriously, 2 months later, and I completely forgot where I put it. I forgot. I don't know what I'm doing here. You're supposed to use the super glue. You're supposed to make something and then use the super glue. Oh, thank God, the paint is fine. It's good. It's good. I was actually really excited about that paint. So let's go on a journey. Sorry, my table is a mess. Not gonna be able to use those instructions again. Whatever. There's the stripped screw. Now you can see it's very stripped. So let's journey over here. Don't look at the coloring books. That's for a different thing. This is my first try. This is my second try. And this is my third try, which is actually my favorite. Yeah, so I'm just going around smoothing, just making sure it's nice and smooth. Man, I did a crappy job of filming like this. It's shaking, it's moving, it's awful. I can't believe I did it like that. But, whatever. They are there to dry for a night. I left them there overnight. Yeah, this kit is not it, dude. Do not buy this kit. Like, what is that? Not what I can make. To be fair to this kit, I'm comparing my creations to the box. To be fair, I am new at pottery, so I know nothing about. I know nothing about pottery. At least pottery wheels. That's the same thing, isn't it? I know nothing about all this. All I know is I can sculpt some stuff. I was still fixed on making that unicorn. I think I edited out the stupid stuff with the clay. Okay. So this is the next day. And I am ready to paint. I am so ready to paint. Like, so ready. I've been waiting for this whole time. So, this is pretty rough. I bought some sandpaper, but I actually didn't have that yet because I hadn't bought it yet. I have it now. I bought it for a very specific project. The clay on the inside was still gooey. It was still gooey. It was so confusing because, like, why is the fluffy clay on the inside still gooey? Yeah, those two look pretty good, but this one is still as janky as anything. Please don't criticize what I've made. I mean, I've criticized my work enough for you to criticize it because I'm a beginner and because this kit was crap. I thought that was a pot color. It wasn't. You'll see. You can't see right now, but I do not need criticize. This kit was absolute crap. It was awful. I mean, I did make some kind of decent stuff with it, but I didn't make that great stuff. So, this paintbrush is awful and terrible in every way. These paint pots are so tiny. Like, I thought there was a ton of paint in there. But there were air bubbles. Not actual air bubbles because the paint was wet. But there were, like, air pockets in the paint. Oh yeah, I ended up getting my own paintbrush. There were like air pockets. So there wasn't even as much paint as it looked like the day before. This is when my love for this idea went south. Oh man, it went south. I kept thinking the day before, oh, I'm gonna love doing this. It's gonna be so much fun, and I'm so excited for painting, and it's just gonna be a blast. But it wasn't. Yeah, so that is now my paint water thing. It got paint on it for sure. Wait, no, I think I think I threw it out. I don't remember. But time for the next one. I am going green for the inside, if I can ever do that. I saw the pink and the green right by each other, and I thought, strawberry theme. I love strawberries. I love strawberries so much you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how much I love strawberries. And I thought this was going to be awesome. But after seeing how weak this green color is, I'm like, I don't think I have enough paint for even a coat. How am I going to do that? So that was great. Oh great, my neighbor's playing music now. What the heck? Seriously though, they probably don't even know I'm recording right now. Yeah, I was trying to save the paint as much as possible. That wasn't going all that great. Oh yeah, my watch does pop in. Oh my gosh, I forgot that was what color my watch band was. I changed my watch band because that one broke. I saw the hole and I thought donut. There's no black, so I thought gray would work. It was actually not gray. It looked like gray in the paint pot, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't gray. And this paint was so darn transparent. It wasn't great paint. So sorry about how many times my head pops into the frame here. Just bear with me. I was having a hard time as it is. Also, I get you're probably thinking, wow, this video is obnoxiously long. Yeah, I had to cram down like 3 hours of footage into one video. I would have made it a 2-part video, but no, I didn't want to do that. So it's kind of dry. I'm going to go over it anyway. Mistake number 2. I need to stop listing numbers of mistakes. And I just hit my microphone. That was probably obnoxious. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a mistake to go over wet paint, but I didn't have my mom's blow dryer up here. Well, my mom and my dad. It's his blow dryer too. But I didn't have it up here. And I am so impatient when it comes to painting. So I thought I was just going to do the leaves with this stupid little detail brush. Then I'm like, no. I'm just going to let it dry. Look, did you see that when it was in the frame? Did you see that? Yeah, you can't make any unicorns. Don't be fooled by the box. But did you see the pot? It's metallic. Why is it metallic? I don't understand why the people at the kit did this. They have instructions for you to make a pot. Then they put gold in there instead of a pot color. And silver in there instead of gray. You don't put metallics by normal colors. You need to make all the colors metallic or all of them matte. If you don't know what matte means, it means like no shine. And then metallic means like really shiny, like the light reflects off of it and it's really pretty. It was kind of pretty, but it ticked me off, man. Like it ticked me off so bad. 'Cause I wanted a pot color. I didn't want gold. Yes, the gold is pretty. And yes, I like gold and it's a nice color. It's kind of soothing. But I did not want gold. I don't want you gold. Not right now. I'm going to have to adjust the sound there. Probably. So I made this indigo color. There wasn't a lot of room to mix in there, but I made it work. Sort of. The color didn't actually mix all the way down. What the heck, dude? Why is this paint so transparent? I don't understand that. Why is it so transparent? Why? I don't understand that. I'm sorry, that was probably obnoxious. So right now I'm just doing the frosting, and I'm going to use the pot color. You see, I'm being sarcastic because it really annoyed me. I'm going to use that for the cake color, even though I don't want a gold cake. There is such a thing as gold pizza, though. So just washing my brush and stuff. Look at that beautiful pink. It's so opaque. And then, what the heck? What the heck? Look at that. Can you even see that? Obviously, I can see it, but it was so freaking transparent. You remember in the Mega Chubs video where I usually don't say freaking? Yeah, this is one of those rare occasions where you'll catch me say that. Because it really ticked me off. Just like, why does the pink look like that in the paint pot? But then you literally can't really see it. So I brought back the other thing. The pot. The golden pot. I'm sorry, this video just makes me really sad and tired. This was 2 months ago, but it makes me kind of sad. I don't even know what time is this. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:21. Oh, so the clock on the computer is right this time. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, I got paint all over my hands. That's what happens when you give Kaylee paint. That's what happens. Are my neighbors flying a plane out there? What the heck? I'm sorry, I'm still complaining about the noise my neighbors are making. It's just really confusing. It sounds like they're flying a plane out there, and then people are yelling. Sorry, So, there's that.
I'm not even gonna bother finish painting it, I don't think. Wait, I did finish painting it. Never mind. Here's that awful pink. Here's where I decide to get like a 5x9 card, I think it is. Or not. I thought I was gonna. I am going to. Right? I think I edited that out. Okay, so here's the process of me cleaning up.
Hi. The paint is still drying. I've applied many, many coats. Okay. Let me get the things. All right. Let's go in order. First one to last one. This is the perfect pot. Well, they didn't say perfect, but they talked it up so much that like it was gonna be perfect. Does this look perfect? Oh my gosh. Okay. This pot, I'll hold it up here. I'm gonna turn that off. Sorry, it's warm light now. This is what it looks like. I didn't even bother to paint the bottom. The paint is flaking off. What I thought was an orangey pot color, was actually gold. So, yeah. This process was so messy, and I usually don't like touching goopy things, as I call them, but I actually had quite a bit of fun. I love these, except for the paint. Honestly, I could just paint over them. But I don't have any acrylic paint as of now. I only have fabric paint. And I'm out of white, so I couldn't make pink. But, oh great, I have paint on the desk. Just a sec. Why did I throw it all the way over here? You see this? Do you see that? As big as the wheel almost. And then there's this. Honestly, I think they're all bowls. I was aiming for teacup with this one. I don't know. But, yeah, not great. Speaking of this one, let's talk about it. I was going, like, blueberry donut. Oh my gosh, I'm getting paint all over myself. I was going for, like, blueberry donut. Do not worry, I probably will fix this at some point. Little donut humor. Yeah, you should worry. There's like this metallic silver that was supposed to be gray. I thought it was gray, but it's metallic silver. Why put gold and silver metallic with standard colors? Just doesn't make any sense to me. This one is probably the biggest loser. The wheel died like halfway into this. Either that or in the beginning of this. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of this project. But even with the wheel, even with all the hard work I did on this, the flaking paint and I'm gonna have to clean this up. The flaking paint and the weird shape. Get out of the strawberry bowl. And the way I tried to make it look like a donut without the cake color, I was going for indigo frosting. And then I was going to use the pot color as the cake color, but it's gold. I would have added orange to it, but they didn't add orange. They didn't add yellow. Then why do you add the other colors? Honestly, just put primary colors in the middle and then have the person mix their own colors. I tried to mix my own color with this and it was not great. I couldn't even mix it all the way. Biggest loser. You may think, well, why isn't this the biggest loser? Like I said, the wheel completely broke. I don't think it was the batteries, it was just the wheel, because it was making a clicking sound like it was trying to spin, but it wouldn't. So this, in my mind, is the winner. Yes, the paint is flaking off, but here's what I had to work with, okay? The wheel would not spin. It's tipping all over the place. The fact that the wheel was spinning with these two makes them the worst and the second best. The wheel was spinning, and honestly, I did a pretty good job. I'm probably gonna criticize everything when I when I do the voiceover, but I didn't even bother to do strawberry seeds. I'm thinking, as of now, I can just paint over this. I'm probably gonna flake all the paint off in that video, so I better not do it now. Oh, it's flaking some of the actual clay off. I'm gonna have to clean all of this up. There's crumbs everywhere. Oh my gosh, a big chunk of pink just came off on my thumb. Seriously, this paint is not bonding. It's not drying. It's coming off as I handle it. This was supposed to be strawberry themed. See the green and the pink, and I was gonna add little strawberry leaves here, but oh my gosh, it's such a mess. Thought I cleaned this up. Yeah, this has to be the winner in my mind. Just because of how much work it was. I mean, seriously, this was a ton of work. Barry, you don't have anything on YouTube? Good. I had Barry still sitting right here when I switched the camera over and got the pottery wheel out. Yeah, I may try pottery again at some point and make another video about it. I am not getting crafted by you kits, with paint and stuff. Probably not again anytime soon. A lot of the stuff I asked for my birthday was stuff that I could use to have fun in a video with. YouTube is my hobby that's become more of an obsession because I love doing YouTube videos. But the winner, the second place winner, let's do it here. So switch. The loser, the second place winner, and the winner. It's like a cake that's gonna fall. Honestly, I want to know what happens if you drop one of these. But I don't want to break them. I mean, this one, I'd probably be fine with breaking. It's alive! Yeah, oh, my dogs thought it was someone at the door. Am I just gonna sit here and flake all the paint off? Some of this paint is not going anywhere. But most of it... Yeah, this was not a very paintable surface. I got it so smooth, and I thought that was going to help. But I forgot that paint doesn't bond to super smooth surfaces. It needs kind of a texture. Today I came back with hope. Today I came back with imagination and wonder and excitement. And I come back to this mess on the desk. So I clean that up. No, I leave it, don't I? I left it. So I leave it, and then I bring these in. And honestly, I was in love with them. I mean, yesterday I thought these things were the ugliest things in the world. But today I'm thinking, they're kind of cute. I kind of like the shape of this one, how it's tilting, and that's what I thought. And I do still like them. But the stupid paint, it just flaked off. There's metallics where there shouldn't be. And they didn't even look metallic in the paint pot. They just looked like normal colors. But I'm telling you, this is metallic. This is shiny. This is matte. I'm honestly happy with all of them except for the paint job. I follow a YouTuber. Oh my gosh! It got in my eye, I think. Usually I film everything in a day. Unless I have to get up and go somewhere. But I left these to dry overnight. I'm not happy with the results. Hopefully I can save these. The paint is so thin, there wasn't even enough to cover it. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I have a better experience. Next week, I'm not doing any more kits next week. No. I'm probably going to draw like a normal person. What was I thinking doing pottery? I was thinking I could do maybe just a little bit better than the YouTuber I saw. Because she had a different kit. And I thought this kit would be a wonderful and magical experience, but it's not. I have to go. I will see you next week. I don't know. Maybe one of these will break in the cold. That would be sad because I worked really hard on these. Wait, I left them here all night. Another thing, they didn't even tell me how long to leave them to dry. When I wave, you will see my fingers are covered in paint. Maybe. Paint. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching and being very dramatic. And I know why. Because this is a disaster. Okay, now I'm being dramatic. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Shaking.